All right. I'm a mimic, and it's time for some more Alan Wake 2, The Lake House. Last time we played, we had finally gotten the last key card we need to get to the bottom of the lake house. And hopefully, we'll actually get there. Hey, congrats on first. So last time when we tried to get to the final floor of the lake house, after getting the BlackRock launcher, as well as learning a lot more about how terrible the Marmonts are, we were taken to sublevel 4 instead of sublevel 5, which is the archives as well as Diana's office. So hopefully we'll be able to leave since we were able to get to Diana's office, and we might be able to just go straight down to sublevel 5. But we're going to see what happens with Estevez in the lake house. So let's go. Okay, so let's take some quick stock of how things are looking. It says there's still a point of interest in Dr. Marmont's office. So I must have missed something there. And I know I unlocked both of these last time. So I'm not sure why it still says they're locked. But I made a point of going and looking at both of those. Power core. So I think we'll just head back out to Dr. Marmont's office, grab this point of interest, and see if we can get to sublevel 5. The final painting was used in an experiment on sublevel 5. That's Lane's final painting that he put his everything into when he committed suicide. Oh yeah, Ed Booker is still upstairs. He thinks this is a writing workshop. Okay, so we do have ammo. We have ammo for that, but we don't have any ammo for this. We only have a single shot. So we'll have to be careful. Ooh. We'll have to make sure to only use the BlackRock gun if we really need it. Oh, is this what I missed? Let's find out.
September 13th, 2023. Notes regarding the concept of the tortured artist. A romanticized image of the sensitive artistic temperament, yes. But there may be truth in the cliche. It's no secret Rudolph Lane has been unhappy here for years. But, the aggregate data shows his art's viability score trending upward over time. If Jules hadn't neglected to hold regular psychological exams, then we could have quantified the subject's emotional state, creating a sort of distress rating to compare against the art's score. I'll make this a sub-goal of my study of Edward Booker. Once we set the variables and establish a control reading of his art and mental state, then we can begin inducing negative emotion. Limited food and water, perhaps. An increasingly tight living space. This is how Jules lost his subject, though. Need to be careful not to leave any sharp objects in Booker's cell.
Wow, they actually got worse than they were last time we were here. Which was like not that long ago. So I'm pretty sure we already read these. Yes. We read those ones already. So they're going to try and torture Ed Booker on purpose. I do find it interesting how much the archives are behaving like the dark place, or how everything's kind of fuzzy until you shine a light on it and it comes into focus. I get the feeling we can't really go that far. Okay. There's an active light shift here? Wait, what? Oh, was that what? Wait, what? Is that what turned off the maze? Hold on. I don't remember pulling on this before.
Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit from my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle.
I disagree. I don't think that actively sabotaging an experiment with an unknown object of power or altered item or entity is the same as hiding manuscript pages. She's losing it? Yeah, they both have been kind of losing it, haven't they?
This doesn't look like Lane's style. A different artist?
It doesn't look like Lane's style. What is that? Who is that? Someone's falling. Red dot. Let's see. February 26th, 2019. From Dr. Casper Darling, FBC Head of Research, to Dr. and Dr. Marmont. Subject: something to get you started. I couldn't stop thinking about this new direction for the lake house after I got back to New York. I hope pivoting to researching Threshold Redacted's reality manipulation effect wasn't too much of a shock for you. It seems like your work on containment was stalling, so I decided you all could use a fresh start. Here's something to get you started. Some drawings made by a certain Redacted a while back. Files 6D-001 through 6-D-004, found in the attached envelope. Test for any reaction they may trigger with the shadow. Still don't like how unscientific that name is. You can designate the artist as P6 in your records. I expect regular updates. Go team. P6 is Dylan. That revealed quite a bit, actually. So, last time I thought it was the Marmonts who were pivoting to trying to control the threshold and bridge to it after the oldest house went dark. But it looks like it was essentially Darling's last message to them was to swap to trying to connect to the threshold. And then he sent them drawings that Dylan did. Interesting. A red tree. A lone red tree. That looks familiar. Have we seen that before? Hold the light switch
A
cord.
light switch cord.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to do that. What's the light switch cord doing here? And is that the elevator? Okay. First, I'm gonna see if there's anything else to grab in here. But it doesn't look like it. Fucking elevators. Right over there. Okay, so that was the 4 drawings. It was the person falling with the red following them. There was a person with a red dot wearing a suit. There was a person standing on a hill of some sort, maybe. And then this red tree. Those are the 4 drawings that we were given. Chicken, do it, pull it. Okay. Let's pull it.
Quick lesson on light switch cords. If you find one, pull it 3 times. The Ocean View Motel is a dimensional intersection. The doors from the lobby can lead anywhere, but I didn't end up in the lobby this time, which was definitely unusual.
Wait a minute, yeah, this does not look like the Ocean View. Another floor of the Ocean View, maybe? Not the rule of 3 again? Yes, always the rule of 3. Which symbol is that? We've seen that symbol on that door before. This is the oldest house. Estevez went to the oldest house. That's weird. That's Trench and Jesse being swirled together. The oldest house.
Panopticon? But the Panopticon is at headquarters. Yeah.
I'm outside in a forest. The sun is shining. Birds are calling. I feel dirt beneath my feet. A breeze. Everything smells like rain. I'm not here. I'm in a forest. Sunlight on my face. Birds are flying past. Leaves rustle in the wind. In a forest. Not here. Sunlight. Trees are everywhere. A field of flowers. Not here. Not here. Not here. I'm in a forest. The sun is shining.
P6.
I'm Agent Kieran Estevez, Federal Bureau of Control. Identify yourself.
It's quiet.
Who are you?
It's been a long time since I've seen anyone.
There's a sign over there for the Panopticon. The Panopticon's only in New York, in HQ. Is this the oldest house?
I think that's where I am.
So you are inside the oldest house. Is anyone else alive?
I can't.
It's a waste of time. This is an FBC containment unit. Why is the Bureau detaining you?
I'm where I belong.
Everyone I meet here is either a painting or a paracriminal.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Either a painting or a paracriminal.
Hey, this is important. FBC headquarters went dark 4 years ago. What exactly happened in there?
We were attacked. No, no, not again. Not yet. No, 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 no.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Okay.
What attacked the oldest house? I need to know.
Something's changing. Outside. feel it? I can hear it. It's getting worse. You can't stay, can you?
Hold on. For well intentioned. I need to know if it.
Tell Jesse I tried. I really did.
Is that really the oldest house? It felt wrong somehow. At least my voice is back to normal.
Yeah, that was a preview of Resonant. Control Resonant. I'm looking forward to that. I was not actually expecting to run into Dylan down here. But it sounds like things are getting worse at the oldest house. Interesting that he said to tell Jesse that he tried.
The color was pure! The fire made them see!
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3.
Sublevel 5.
6.
Shut down the experiment. Yeah, that's not good. Now I have Control Resonant trailer song stuck in my head. That is a really good song. Mala Mila, I think is what it's called.
Hell.
Oh, this is very deep. And that looks like a painting on a piece of wall. But what I find interesting is that it does not look like the painting that's been talking to us at the end of the hallway.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option. Typical fucking Marmonts.
I was not expecting who's still at house. No, no. Oh my gosh. Just realized she's killing him with Blackrock. Yeah, she did, didn't she? How did that still hit me? Oh my gosh. Ooh, that was close. That didn't have nearly the effect I was hoping. No, it's fine. You can stay over there. Oh, she got her shield back. So let's switch to this. Oh. Did not have a chance to heal. Come on, heal, 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 heal. Nope. Yeah, that's reloaded. Grab this shotgun.
Why did you think this was a good idea?
Okay, so she teleports. Ow. Okay, what else do I have? What else do I have?
The threshold's about to fracture. Where'd she go?
What's she doing way up there? Ow. Could not get away. This might take a few tries. Okay, reload, reload, reload. Reloaded.
Why did you think this was a good idea? Where'd she go?
Okay, so now she's up there. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Okay. Why is there a paint? Okay. So that's do one of these. Come on, kid. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, wait, there. That's not good. What are you doing? Can you hit me? Yes, yes, she can. Okay. So I think I need to be on the opposite side of where she is. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, it worked out.
The threshold's about to fracture.
Oh, we did it. I hope.
I know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
A putrid weight he could never wash away!
The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koski, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake!
After the threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmonts were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
End of chapter.
We wrote so many things, wrote them for you and me. We're here standing on a precipice, we are ready to take a leap. But that only comes after, for this was the end scene. This was the end of an era. This was the sum of my body of work. When I'll be long gone, you can hold this together, and you can take it or leave it. Everything that comes after, and we'll always have this. All these moments that led us here, all this joy and these heartaches, they're woven into our very fabric. No one can take that away from us. The journey that brought us here. The journey that made us who we are. The journey that brought us here. From this vantage point, with my third eye open now, I choose to look back and see you've come so far. Yes, we had it all, and if nothing comes after, if the signal's lost along the way, we had a good run, gave birth to this universe. You can never come back here to this ledge to remember, to pretend it all ended here, to raise a toast on this sunken shore. And if there ever comes more, you can still choose to say your goodbyes. I'll dream of more at your will. I'm just a memory that has moved on. And no one can take that away from us. The journey that brought us here. The journey that made us who we are. The journey that brought us here. The journey that brought us here.
We got a new one for that. A new song.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. Clock stopped, and another shoe was dropped. What a mess, what a mess. Deep breaths. 6 deep breaths, forget all the rest. Sharp pain, sharp pain. There's something in the way. What next? Sharp pain. Deep breaths. 6 deep breaths, forget all the rest. Go, go. I gotta let go, go of everything that I've ever known. Deep breaths. Slow. Gotta Gotta take it slow, cause that's the fastest way that I know. Deep breaths. 6 deep breaths till the pain subsides. 6 deep breaths till I'm fine. 6 deep breaths, swallow all my pride. And just like that, I've arrived. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. Cannot have my dream. Gaslight. Something isn't right. It might be best to fill the test. Deep breaths. 6 deep breaths. Forget all the rest. Roadblock. Feels like my heart already stopped. Too much stress. Bones to reset. Deep breaths. 6 deep breaths. Forget all the rest. Go. I gotta let go of everything that I've ever known. Deep breaths. Slow. Gotta take it slow, cause that's the fastest way that I know. Deep breaths. 6 deep breaths till the fear subsides. 6 deep breaths till I'm mine. 6 deep breaths, you can wait outside. And just like that, I've arrived. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. I feel like I'm floating on air. I'm finding roads everywhere. I feel like I'm floating on air. The nightmare can't have my dream. Can't have my dream.
That was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. It was a nice mix of Alan Wake 2 and Control. I am really curious about the symbol that was on the door from the really weird Ocean View Motel into that not quite the oldest house. As I said, it was the Panopticon. That did not look like the Panopticon. But in Control, the symbol on the door to get back to the oldest house has always been the upside down black triangle. And the spiral in both Control and in Alan Wake 2 has been on the door to the writer's room and the dark place. So, what was that symbol? I know we've seen it on the doors within Control before, but we were never able to open it. That was... I had less of that than I was expecting. I still have some time. So I'm going to do a poll. So we have a couple options for how we continue from here. We can either look at the achievements for the Night Springs and Lake House DLCs and try and complete those, or we can start the final draft playthrough. I'm only gonna leave this up for... we'll do 3 minutes. So the options are, we either look at what achievements I'm missing and replay the corresponding Night Springs episodes, or you know, the Lake House, or we start the final draft version of Alan Wake 2, which is, it will have some different content in it. I think we get more manuscript pages, we get more, we get some additional stuff in the cutscenes, or some changed cutscenes, I believe, and then the ending will be different. So those are our two options. We have about a minute left to cast your vote. There we go. So it looks like the final draft is what's winning right now. Yeah, looks like we're doing the final draft. So, let's go. I don't think we need to do this on Nightmare. Some of those bosses I had a hard enough time. We're just gonna do normal.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral. A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night." It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
That speech by Alan seemed a lot more confident this time than last time. More hopeful. But we're back to playing as Nightingale. On our way to get sacrificed.
Can you hear me? Whoa.
Come on in. We should go.
Where'd he gone?
That was definitely the Bookers. They're naked, on some pants. Not completely naked. It feels like I'm hearing the Taken, like right over my shoulder. Is that just Nightingale? You are the Taken? That is true. Well, becoming Taken. I feel like... feel like a Taken would be jump scared by a deer coming out of the foliage. Does sound like something's right behind me. Wow. Was that there last time? I'm gonna have to go back and look at my previous video. I get the feeling I'm gonna be doing that a lot on this playthrough because I cannot remember if there was a Taken right there last time. The cult of the tree sounds like they're already taken.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
And the cult of the tree were interrupted.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
I just love when they drink the coffee at the same time.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Invitation. He's taken by his experiences that
memorizing
he isn't and sees
before we get
others.
swallowed up by the trees.
Huh, this map looks really familiar. I wonder where we've seen this before. Oh hey, it has all of our songs already unlocked. But we're missing one. Huh, we're missing one.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. Hey, over here.
It already gives us all of our charm slots and full inventory. Oh, that's really nice. Ooh, that's really nice.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thanks, Mulligan. Let's go find Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
This looks pretty much the same. So I probably won't read every single line on the case board like I did last time, but we will skim it at least.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. I used them to zoom. Okay. So we're missing something on the killer profile. We know about all of these, the previous victims, murder method, the profile. Let's take a look. Yeah, we don't have any cases. That shouldn't be surprising.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
That is a really pretty lake.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
I don't remember. Is there an Alex Casey lunchbox we could get while we're with
Hey, Casey.
Casey?
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not.
There's Mirror Peak. Which was a major plot location in the first Alan Wake game. I'm sure I've said before.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I love rain. Me too.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
Give me rain all day.
Hey!
Hi, Thornton.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Was this open before? I thought this was closed up before. Or am I thinking this door? Okay. So we still couldn't get the shotgun if we wanted it early.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Yes.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
New line of investigation.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Shouldn't he have other stab wounds too? Because one of the Cult of the Tree was stabbing him quite a bit. And he got shot. Major chest trauma. Consistent with previous killings. Cargo straps. Matches other cases. Heart near the victim's body.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
I unlocked a deduction. Wait, what was my deduction?
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
I know who killed him.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
A lot of people were here.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Murder at Cauldron Lake. Multiple sets of footprints. Killers? Really? Okay.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
It did look like quite the party, didn't it?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Yeah, probably. Got that right.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Cooler and beer bottles. They were staking out the spot, and there was a tripod.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Where did the victim come from?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
I mean, that's one way to look at it, but also you're a seer, and you're actually connecting with people. Hello, dear. Wait a minute. It looked like there was something to read that I don't remember.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder.
You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise? As in Alan and/or Scratch?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
A container for something, huh?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. That would do it.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
That was a good prank.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
I just realized there are already pages here. I wonder if we get to keep the stuff we found in the lunchboxes on the first go-round. Where'd the victim come from? Cauldron Lake.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
And try not to kill anybody, Thornton. Please. I know you're not gonna listen, but it's
This
worth a
one
shot.
of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, Dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Creepy tree with a blocked path. And a page.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them? Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Okay. So... we don't get to keep all of the pages we had found.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Unfortunately, I can't remember if that's how the original was. But it'd be interesting to me if the manuscripts are differently edited or further edited than they were in the beginning, in the first run through.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Yeah, the cult of the tree will do that.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
forget to check the mind place. Caseboard. Oh, I still have some clues. He walked through a boulder. The trail's gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. And a page was left.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
It's all about
Too
control.
late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
We just got another manuscript page.
Saga bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. Casey and the deputy were watching her. She had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
That one is definitely new. Deja vu. From the first loop.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Right down there's the lake house. Ah, yes, we get to watch the true horror of the game again. No, PPE. That is true.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
No personal but protective equipment at all.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
So this is before everything went bad and the experiment started at the lake house. Because there was actually somebody there to talk to.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Actually, they do stuff this gruesome. All the time. Here's the FBC listening post. No entry. However,
Is that a
get
kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. 2 fragments. Would you look at that? Pistol has already been maxed out. I already have pages for 3 other weapons. Hey Casey, wait up. I found a lunchbox with your name on it.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Well, that's not the only reason. So if we go this way,
I'll
there's
be back in a
point of
second.
interest
Roger.
Where we find out about birds. Saw some drunk guy staggering around. Started hearing wolf. A poor guy. Person.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
To Bright Falls we go.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
It is a coffee kind of town. And a deer kind of town. And a fish kind of town.
Charlie. Don't know, don't care. How much have you had?
Come get percolated.
Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in coffee world. Get it where you can.
Deer Fest signs. And there's Sheriff Breaker.
Cute.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
There's the
Can't believe
Bookers.
that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
See you around.
Jukebox is out of order. As I'm a big fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on.
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
I don't see Rose anywhere.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
So now I'm wondering if Ed thinks that this entire thing was part of the writing experience at the lake house.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Hi.
Time to do some profiling.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Mostly. Let's go ahead
Finding
and
a
just
Casey
fill
Moody
this out real
lunchbox
quick.
out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Cauldron Lake. And then the previous murders. Turning into a guy with knives.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
More exciting than you know, Saga.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Okay, they were wearing deer masks. They had a lot of equipment.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Poor Saga. Cult necklace. All right. No, I wanted to go to the case board. Helps if I press the right buttons, though. Cult symbolism. Jewelry to be used as a subtle indicator of membership. Badge of pride. Alright, and then there was still... I guess we don't actually get to place that down yet. The thing that Rose said. I do need to be careful and make sure I find any more manuscripts pages.
A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Well, the deputies completely ignored what they had to say because the deputies were in on it. So...
How can you be so calm?
Corpse is a part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Hello, Mr. Deer.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
I did not actually mean to say exactly what Saga was going to say. Coffee world stuffy. Map of Bright Falls, that's going to come in handy. I'm just taking a quick look. More manuscript
I need a
pages.
tool to get this open.
Well, that's right. I don't have any of my breaking and entering tools yet. No pages in here. That's a good thing.
I can't get through this.
Only Rose can go through that door. Okay, so nothing else to say to the bookers.
We're not being arrested?
We're all good, Ed. You can ease up now.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Everybody gets a deer mask.
Hey, you think they serve avocado toast here?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't count on it.
All right.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
So even in town, Rose is known for being weird.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Don't mind me while I raid your stuff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Okay, so we're going to kind of look through these.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Kill the Joe, make some mo.
Patience, please.
If you take the last cup, brew a new batch. Okay. Let's go down to the bottom. This is the 3rd annual Community Outreach Barbecue. Valuable community opportunity for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be Deputy Thornton. Congratulations. Looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last, eh? Okay. Wash your coffee mugs. I'm not your personal assistant. Don't open people's mail. Beard oil is ready for pickup. Okay, so we've definitely read all of these. I'm not seeing anything new. Map of the sheriff's station also comes in handy. Nothing in storage.
How are you?
I don't think we can get to any of these other places.
It doesn't budge.
Yeah. So we can't try and get the better shotgun, you know. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? That's a good question. Did we check this area before?
They locked up an innocent man.
Yeah, I think we did.
I swear I didn't do
And we
anything.
can't go outside. Okay,
They're a lying bunch of bastards.
let's head
You
downstairs.
believe me, right?
Agent?
Hello, deputy. Just looting your
As you know,
stores.
the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Please do cooperate, though.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. I've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
We're gonna have to go through and make sure we collect all of those. So we're gonna have to be thorough, but we don't have to be as thorough. I feel like the Coffee World magazine would be heavily biased. That is true. The Coffee World magazine votes
So we share
the
a morgue with
owner
the
of
funeral home
the-
next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
This magazine gave the magazine's owner a glowing review.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Something about morgues, they always cheer me up. Can't get into any of these. Okay. I don't have the sheriff station keys yet.
I can't force it open.
Don't mind me just checking
Okay.
all of your doors.
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
And I don't see any pages in here. Just doing a quick sweep.
Must be locked from the other side.
Okay. Let's get started.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Well, his heart's outside of it.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
No, it doesn't.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Case board. Murder at Cauldron Lake.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Chest was ripped open. There's something visible in it. Defensive wounds.
Doesn't make sense.
What do you mean? Doesn't make sense. Put up a fight. There's ritual writing. Some kind of tattoo, maybe. Chest trauma is the clear cause
Chest
of
wound
death.
is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Wear gloves. It's so gross. And then you touched it.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Casey!
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Let's see. How do we... That's right.
He can't see me in the light.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Run.
Get out of my house.
He vanished.
End of chapter. It's a good song.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
I need to see if we have a break room nearby. I don't think we do, so I'm going to rely on the autosave since we just ended a chapter. But I am out of time. But we were able to get the last of the lake house and the first chapter of the final draft in. And I can't tell how much it is me noticing details more than last time or if there's actually changes. So I'm definitely going to be looking at the previous playthrough and seeing if there's changes or not. But this was pretty fun. But right now, I'm going to wrap things up and we are going to raid. I think I found somebody playing Alan Wake 2 for the first time. So we're going to give that a try. So don't spoil anything and be nice. And thanks for hanging out.